Coffee isn't just a drink. For some of history's greatest minds, it was an obsession, a daily ritual, a source of energy, sometimes even a dangerous addiction. Writers, composers, philosophers all defined, in part, by their relationship with coffee. Let's start with Honoré de Balzac. The French novelist wrote The Human Comedy, a series of nearly 100 books, and he credited one thing above all: coffee. He drank up to 50 cups a day. When that wasn't enough, he would eat dry coffee grounds with a spoon, describing the sensation as sparks shooting through my brain. It worked. He was insanely productive, but it also destroyed his health. He died at 51, his heart worn out, likely from over-caffeination. Voltaire wasn't much different. He's said to have consumed 40 to 50 cups daily, often mixing his coffee with chocolate. His doctor warned him, but he lived to 83 anyway, so he joked coffee had preserved him. Then there were the perfectionists. Ludwig van Beethoven insisted on brewing every cup with exactly 60 beans. Not 59, not 61, but 60. He would count them out by hand before making coffee. Imagine him, hunched over the piano, fueled by cups of mathematically precise coffee. Immanuel Kant, the philosopher of order and duty, was also precise. His servant reported that Kant had a specific recipe for coffee, believed only he could brew it properly. He obsessed over its preparation as much as his critiques. Johann Sebastian Bach didn't just drink coffee, he wrote music about it. His Coffee Cantata, composed in Leipzig in 1732, tells the story of a young woman addicted to coffee who refuses to give it up despite her father's complaints. It's playful, satirical, and shows just how much coffee culture had swept across Europe. Søren Kierkegaard, the Danish philosopher, took coffee to absurd extremes. He would fill a cup with sugar sometimes, almost to the brim, and then pour coffee over it until it dissolved. For him, coffee was essentially liquid sugar with a hint of bitterness. Writers, especially, seem destined for coffee addiction. T.S. Eliot gave us one of the most famous lines in modern poetry: "I have measured out my life with coffee spoons." For him, coffee was both comfort and a marker of monotony, a symbol of modern existence. Gertrude Stein hosted her Paris salon with endless cups of coffee, fueling conversations with Picasso, Hemingway, and other luminaries. And Marcel Proust, author of In Search of Lost Time, often wrote late into the night, sustained by endless cups of black coffee. His Madeleine dipped in tea may be famous, but in reality, coffee was his constant companion. Friedrich Nietzsche, in his manic writing phases, used coffee as a stimulant to fuel late-night philosophical bursts, though he also blamed it, along with alcohol, for contributing to his migraines and breakdowns. And in the modern world, we can add figures like David Lynch, the filmmaker, who has spoken about drinking 10 cups of coffee a day while editing his surreal works. So what links all these people? Coffee wasn't just a beverage. It was fuel, ritual, a companion to long nights and endless ideas. Some measured it with precision, some drowned themselves in it, some turned it into art. But in every case, coffee was more than just caffeine. It was creativity in liquid form. From Beethoven's Counted Beans to Balzac's deadly obsession, the history of coffee-obsessed people shows us just how deeply this drink is woven into human creativity.